is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is the 31st of July. Can you believe it? We have made it. It is the end of July, so it is the end of every day off the board. Um, I'm a little sad and a little exhausted. So I hope that you have enjoyed this month-long series. I have been so fortunate to have so many wonderful friends that have played along on YouTube and on Instagram. Um, it just warms my heart. And so I do want to kind of give a shout out to everyone. I am only going to read the people in the description box. I know there are others of you that have played along, and thank you. Um, please, please don't take this as if I forgot you, because I definitely have not. So this video is a little longer because I just wanted to chat a little bit more. So I do have a mixed media background. I am using the Distress ink, Distress Oxide in Speckled Egg. I am doing the packaging technique with some splatters. I inked the sides, and did some splatters. So for this particular pen, I had my daughter, Julianne, pick out the pen, because crazy enough, I didn't pick out enough pens and I was a little overwhelmed, and I'm like, I don't know what to do for my last one. So I'm like, can you just go through my Pinterest? Anything you want, give it to me, and that is going to be my inspiration. So she has her own board on my Pinterest because I'm not willing to give her her own yet, and she picked out this bedroom from her board. So I'm definitely taking inspiration from the colors. I am also taking inspiration from the painting above the bed, which is water. And I am documenting 2 photos from our spring break when we went to San Antonio. These are down at the Riverwalk. It's crazy because it's like Vegas and you can just walk around with a beer. So there's my beer, there's the Riverwalk. I took a picture of the river because I was like, I think they dyed it green for St. Patrick's Day. So we did some research. They do. They dye it, which is perfect. It doesn't look real green. It looks real teal, and that goes with my color scheme very, very well. And I love the kind of torn peekaboo areas. It's very reminiscent of kind of some waves, which is also in the inspiration piece. So I'm just going to back that. I use mainly the Buenos Dias collection. Actually, there's really not a lot of paper. I used one paper from the Buenos Dias collection and then one Pinkfresh paper. So I'm just making a ledge for my photos to sit on, and then I'm going to back my photos in a scrap of some Pinkfresh paper. So while I'm doing that, so the people that played every day, or mostly every day, were Moira and Sandy, who is State Goddess, MK, which is some assembly required, Rebecca, Jen, who is Kay's mom, Janet, who is Galaxy Girl Creations, and Amanda, who is Crafty Fit. And then on Mondays, we had Miranda. And on Thursdays, we had Dolly and Jessie and Shannon. She's crafty. Kathy. And then on Saturdays, Karen played over on Instagram. And then everybody else who played periodically, we have Jody and Fran on Instagram, Patricia on Instagram, Jennifer Kane on Instagram, Vanessa on YouTube, Sharon on Instagram, Kristen on YouTube, and Alex on YouTube, who is Pink Crafty Mama. So if you haven't had a chance to check them out, please go over and give them some love. I am still working through all of the videos. I'm really close though. My 17-hour drive to and from California definitely helped with that. But obviously there wasn't service the whole time. So I do really appreciate everybody who has taken the time not only to play along, but especially to those who have taken the time to actually watch our videos and to make comments. I know we all read all of them and we try to get back to you. And those who have found new people to subscribe to on YouTube and Instagram. That is super awesome. And those who are new to me, thank you so much for joining me. So we do this series at the end of every month on the last Wednesday. So we'll see you again the last Wednesday of August. And then we do it all month in July. So you are more than welcome to join us at any time. Just leave me a message and I can get you added so that everybody can be directed to you. So now that I am, stop talking about all the lovely people that have supported me, maybe I should tell you what I'm doing. So I have my 2 photos. They are on my ledge. I have cut out 2 of those cameras from the Buenos Dias collection paper. I'm not sure which one it's called. If you need to know, please leave it down below and I will link it. So I fussy cut those out. And then that piece of greenery is from Rosie Studio. That's that collection that I'm going through right now. And pulling out this banner that says "is the best place," and I am going to do a very diagonal design. So from Rosie Studios, I just have the greenery and the banner, and then I have a couple of label stickers. I think one is from the Maggie Holmes sticker book. Another one, I am not really sure, but I can find out if you need to know where that label's from. I'm adding 2 of these Chamel word phrases. One says eat well, travel often, and then another one says clever. And then I'm going through this sticker book and I find these banners and I think, oh, these go really well up here. So I'm going to pop those up there. I do have a couple of wooden pieces and they are from Pink Paisley. Turn the page, I think. So they were perfect color tones. So I've got a bird, a star, a cloud, and another star. And then from the sticker book, I'm going to pull this little swan and I'm going to put him down there in the bottom cluster like he's floating on the water, which makes sense in my head. So that's why we're going to go with that. And then I'm going to also find a bow. I'm also going to find a ribbon, which I guess is what you make bows out of, but my brain is a little tired. It's Friday and it's Friday. Friday makes me tired, especially when it's been a week and now it's the weekend, which yoo-hoo, but I'm on call, so it's just like another day of work, but that's okay. I did make this layout the other day because I'm in my pajamas. You can see my Christmas pajamas. I pretty much wear them all year long because they're so comfy. So comfy. So I've kind of decided where I want everything. And I'm going to go ahead and glue it all down. Now, I do change the placement of the pink camera and the cloud. So originally they were up on top of the photo, but I'm actually going to bring them down to the bottom, not to the bottom, to the bottom of the second photo. Now I attach all of my wood veneer with some Nuvo Deluxe adhesive, which is my favorite liquid glue. And here's where that cloud's going to move its way down. So I'm going to pop both of those down there. I'm like, yep, I like it down there. Time to commit. So I used to be definitely a stick and plunk kind of scrapbooker. And now I'm a little more wishy-washy. I kind of lay out the layout and then glue it all down. So I am less committal as I go on with my scrapbooking, which I think is kind of funny. So I'm going to take some fun foam. This is the Big Mama foam from Spiegel Mom Scraps. And I am going to pop up this banner and give it a little dimension, mainly because it's going off onto that wood veneer star. And I don't want it to like slide down on the other side. So here's where I add that second label, and I haven't put anything on there yet. I think I just might, I probably have to explain that they dye the river for St. Patrick's Day on this one, because I think it's the only Riverwalk layout that I've done. And I'm so proud of myself. I haven't done a lot of scrapbooking. That's not why I'm proud. But what I did was I took all of my layouts that needed to have journaling and I put them in iris containers and took them in the house so that while I was hanging out with the family, I did my journaling, which is so good for me. So good for me. So for my title, I have these mirrored words that I got on clearance from Joann's, and I'm going to put one on the top and one on the bottom. So I couldn't decide if I wanted today happy or happy today. I don't know why that was like even a question, because today happy doesn't really make any sense, but I'm not really sure that my titles always make sense. So so I guess today happy would have been okay too, but I'm going to go with happy today, and I love how that looks. So that mirrored aspect that you're seeing is coming from the mirror that is over off to the left. So I'm taking inspiration from that mirror. And then because I have done that mirrored look, I want to add some more silver. And I grabbed my Spiegel Mom Scrap sequins, and these ones are in, where are they? I should know. Silver lining. And I'm going to add them in a diagonal down my page and add a couple of them to my cloud, because it was a little overcast some of the time we were there. And even if it wasn't, nobody would ever know. So because I am doing all this silver, I decided to pull those banners off because they were gold and they were the only gold that was there. Now, I'm not a huge mixing metals person, but I don't hate it. So I do mix some metals sometimes, but not very often. And if I do, it has to be proportionate. So I can't have like a ton of gold and just a little bit of silver. It would kind of have to be even. So because it wasn't even, the gold went and it's living on my hand. But I will put it back in the book. So that is my layout. I hope you enjoyed this process video. I hope you enjoyed this month. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sticking with me. And don't worry, we'll be back next month on the last Wednesday of every month so we can use those pins from our Pinterest board. So remember to wear your crown and check out everybody below. Bye.